Okay, so we have a big breaking news coming out when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Poland is under attack by Russian drones. The Polish armed forces urge residents to shelter in place. Millions are being told to shelter in place. Poland's deputy defense minister states that all security services have been placed on high alert with an operation underway to neutralize intruders that have violated Polish airspace, adding that the military is in constant contact with both President Carroll and the Prime Minister Donald Tusk. Once again, this is a big breaking news. Poland is under attack. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, big breaking news. Polish fighter jets heard defending skies. Okay, so it says here the Polish Gov is warning 8.5 million Poles to stay home after the Polish military shut down alleged of the Russian drones which invaded their airspace. The operation is still ongoing, the Polish military says. Polish fighter jets can be heard racing through the sky across Poland. Now, I did went live. We talked about this a few hours ago, but it's still going on. I mean, this is some serious stuff here, guys. There's a possibility this could possibly activate Article 5. Polish military said there was an unprecedented violation of Polish airspace by drone-type objects. Now, this is an act of aggression that posed a real threat to the safety of our citizens. Once again, we have more breaking news coming out. It's not over. 2 more drones heading towards Belarus and Poland. Now, 2 more drones have reportedly exited the Volyn Oblast in western Ukraine and are now heading towards Brest, Belarus, and northeastern Poland. The movement adds to the growing wave of drone activity across the region tonight, with Polish and Allied forces already on high alert. I mean, what's really going on here? Why is Russia doing this? Why are they going after Poland like that? I mean, something happened. Something happened. Poland confirms Russian drones violated airspace, weapons deployed. So Polish Operational Command officially confirms that the Russian drones have repeatedly violated Polish airspace during the strike on Ukraine. Official statement says our airspace was repeatedly violated by drone-type object. An operation is underway aimed at identifying and neutralizing the object. On the orders of the operational commander of the Polish Armed Forces, weaponry has been deployed. Article 5, that's the big one. Excuse me. Article 5 implication unclear, as drone may be wayward rather than deliberate attack. Now, Polish forces remain fully prepared for immediate response. Man. Wow. We do have some more breaking news coming out. Up to 40 missiles over Ukraine now targeting numerous cities with a significant amount en route to Kiev. Man, it's going down tonight, guys. It's really going down tonight. Kiev Independent just put out this news. Putin testing NATO resolve. U.S. Congressman warns as Poland confirmed airspace breach by Russian drones. Polish authority temporarily closed Warsaw Chopin Airport and placed the country air defenses on high alert overnight on September the 11th. Truly apologize, guys. I still have the cold. It says here, footage captured the sound of jets roaring. Now, I did talk about this one here. Let's skip this one. Polish president and the prime minister briefed as military engages Russian drones. Poland's deputy defense minister confirms both President Karol and the prime minister Donald have been informed of the Russian drone incursions. Polish officials emphasize, number one, military in constant contact with national leadership. Number two, Poland defenses remain at peak readiness. Number three, coordinated gov response underway. Now, the involvement of both president and prime minister treating this as a major national security event requiring unified gov response. NATO Article 5 consultations likely underway. Man. Let me just highlight this. NATO Article 5 consultation likely underway. Man, buckle up. Buckle up. Though response may depend on whether incursions were intentional strikes or wayward drones from Ukraine operation. Wow. There's more breaking news. Look at this, guys. The entire country of Ukraine is lit up red. Look at all those drones. You see all them drones? You got multiple drones out there in the west. You got drone, and they're all heading towards Poland. Poland's right here. All right, so, and then this side here, it seems like there are missiles being fired towards this side here. But the drones are heading towards that region. It says here, roughly 24 cruise missiles launched from long range and tactical bombers over western Russia and naval vessel in the Black Sea have been launched against Ukraine within the last hour, while several groups of one-way drones continue to fly over northern Ukraine towards Poland. Again, this is the one I just mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all going towards like eastern part of Poland. All right, so but at the same time, you got some missiles. Seems like it's being fired towards these triangles, possibly these area here too. It's going down tonight. Breaking news. We got more information coming out. Hold on. Around 30 and 40 air and surface launched cruise missiles have now been launched by Russia against Ukraine, with most appearing to be heading west towards the Ukrainian capital of Kiev and the western regions of Ukraine near Poland. Also, guys, it's not only Poland, but here in the Caribbean, the Coast Guard just smoked another boat. The Caribbean, another boat. Another boat. So things are going down. I heard there's some stuff happening near Venezuela, guys. So we're going to get to all that news. Secretary of State Marco Rubio briefed on Russian drones over Poland. Now, the U.S. Secretary and National Security Advisor Marco Rubio, man, he got two of them, man, states that he has been briefed on the intrusion of the Russian one-way strike drones over Poland. NATO allies are closely monitoring the development as military operations continue to track and neutralize the threat crossing into Polish airspace. underscoring the seriousness of Russia's escalation along NATO frontier. All right, so give me a second here, guys. And I also want to bring up the earthquake happening in the West Coast near the Cascadia subduction zone. Now, they are basically talking about that the big one is it's not too far from happening. And also, guys, September 13, you have the Russian and Belarus military exercise Zapad. Zapad stands for West in Russia. And that's going to happen this coming September 13 in Belarus. Now, Poland closed their border with Belarus. We have more breaking news coming out. I have no idea what this mean here, but you see the red? Okay, so again, this is Poland. You see the red? That means that I guess that's the evacuation, to evacuate, no, to shelter in place. That's what the red means, shelter in place. I forget how many, but it's millions. All right, so those red means that you need to shelter in place. Following tonight incident involving Russian one-way drones entering eastern Poland, the Polish territorial defense forces have shortened the times needed for defense personnel to be prepared to report for active service. Wow! With personnel in the Polaski, Mazowiecki, Lubinsky, Pokapaki, excuse me, guys, Pakapaki, and Voivodeships. I truly apologize about these words. Required to be ready within 6 hours. Wow! Within 6 hours. Personnel in the central region should be ready within 12 hours. And those in western Poland do not need to be prepared for call up by the Territorial Defense Force. Oh, man. All these information will be shared on my Twitter page. Wow. That's a big breaking news there, guys. That is huge breaking news. Please like the video, share the video. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We talk about nation against nation in this channel, biblical war related to Bible prophecy. We are definitely seeing scriptures of the Gospel of Luke 21, where there would be wars and rumors of wars and kingdom against kingdom, nation against nations. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk said, I received a report from the operational commander of the armed forces branches regarding the downing of drones that intruded into our airspace and could have posed a threat. The operation is ongoing. Wow. Give me a second here. Give me a second here, guys. I truly apologize, guys. I'm feeling a little sick right now. I think it might be the C19. I've been, body ache and cold and sneezing. But thank you again for your prayers. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the prayer. Due to the action of state services and military, due to the actions of state services and the military to ensure safety, the airspace over part of the country, including over Chopin Airport, has been temporarily closed. The airport remains open, but no flights operation are currently taking place. All passengers are asked to follow officials' gov announcement and airline updates. Wow. If you guys want to check out all these information, just follow me on X. I'm sharing them right now. Once again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. No. Stuff is going down in Colombia? Hold on. It appears. Hold on. We're going to go to another war here. It appears this may just be people returning to Caracas from tonight's Venezuela versus Colombia World Cup qualifier in Maturin, which Colombia won 6-3. All right, so again, alright, so hopefully there's no stuff going down out there in the Caribbean. Very strange movement tonight in Venezuela, as almost 24 private jets, some linked to the Gov, but a majority listed as private owners, have departed from Maturin International Airport in northeastern Venezuela, heading for the Venezuelan capital, Caracas. Now remember, guys, you have some very important military people in bunkers. I think one of the guy name is Padrino. He put out a video. He said that he was in a bunker. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Let me just refresh the page really quick. Man. Breaking. Russia launches 30 to 40 cruise missiles towards Ukraine. So once again, guys, things are really going down tonight. Ukrainian defenses are tracking the incoming waves as the attack intensifies across critical region of the country. Man. And guys, yesterday, the Russian doomsday radio was activated, and it put out all these strange codes and, you know, all that, you know, names and stuff like that, hotel, and, you know, all that crazy military code that nobody knows what it means, but the Russian knows what it means. Excuse me, guys. Okay, the Polish general says drone interception operation still ongoing. Man, the chief of general staff of the Polish armed forces, General Wisław Kukula, stated that the operation to take down Russian drones that have crossed into Poland is still ongoing, urging residents to be patient regarding updates. Wow. You have six Russian Tu-95 bombers are now airborne. Six Russian Tu-95 bombers. We do have some more information here coming out. A full statement from the operational command of the Polish armed forces. As a result... Okay, so we already know this one here. Okay, so yeah, I read this one at the very beginning of the video. And this is going on right now. I just want to bring it up one more time. You guys already know this is happening right now. Russia launches massive missiles. This is an update here. Roughly 24 cruise missiles have been launched against Ukraine within the last hour, fired from long range and tactical bombers. That's the one, the Tu-95 bombers I just mentioned, over western Russia, as well as naval vessel in the Black Sea. At the same time, several groups of one-way drones are reportedly flying over northern Ukraine towards Poland. So in this side, you have missiles are being, missiles are hitting this area, all this area here, all this area. And then in this side, you have all these drones heading towards Poland. This is just the beginning of the invasion of European, possibly. This is just the beginning. Um okay, so I'm still waiting for more updates. I'm still waiting for more updates, but I want to take you to this news here. Okay, which is the big one, the earthquake. Whoops. So the West Coast is getting hit, and they're getting hit really hard. I mean, we're talking about all the. I mean, there was a 5.8 near the Cascadia subduction zone, and then all these crazy aftershocks. Series of earthquakes rattled Pacific Northwest on fault line, overdue for a big one. Wow. The fault line off the coast of Oregon has experienced multiple earthquakes in less than 12 hours. So, again, the blood moon, the war, the earthquakes, the signs of the heavens, the rumors of wars. I mean, we are seeing Bible prophecy happening right in front of our faces. All right, so, and people are saying that Jesus Christ is coming September 23rd. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a type of person. I'm a Christian, and the red letters when Jesus says, "No one knows the day or hour." No one knows it, not the angels, but only the Father. All right, that's it. That should seal the deal when it comes to the return of Jesus Christ. No one knows, only the Father. The USGS detected the latest tremor, a 5.1 magnitude at 1 p.m. local time on Tuesday, bringing the total to nearly a dozen above 2.5 magnitude earthquake. Now, the seismic activity began late Monday when a 5.8 magnitude tremor hit, triggering aftershock throughout Tuesday. Now, it says here the epicenter is about 102 miles west southwest of Port Orford, Oregon, which also sits along the Cascadia subduction zone, where the Juan de Fuca plate pushes beneath the North American plate. Oh man, it's just a matter of time when things start to hit the fan. This fault system produces frequent small offshore tremors and carries the risk of massive destructive earthquakes. Scientists have long warned that the zone is overdue for a catastrophic event, with many nicknaming it the sleeping giant. The fault is capable of a magnitude 9 earthquake that would impact most of the northwestern U.S. coast, including Seattle and Portland. Northern California has also experienced increased seismic activity on Tuesday, with the USGS detecting about half a dozen tremors above 2.5 magnitude. In April, researchers at Virginia Tech found that an 8.0 magnitude earthquake or higher quake along the Cascadia subduction zone, combined with rising sea levels, would cause coastal land to sink up to 6.5 feet within 30 minutes of a major tremor. They determined that an earthquake of magnitude 8 or higher, combined with rising sea levels, could cause coastal land to sink up to 6.5 feet within 30 minutes. Exciting times. We are living in a exciting times of Bible prophecy. We are seeing it, we are living it, and we are witnessing it. All these stuff that's going on, even the lawlessness. You got antichrist spirits in the world. I mean, you got again people that's filled with again lawlessness, demonic. I mean, you heard about the North Carolina situation. I mean, that was crazy. And you guys know what happened at Subway in New York when a person lit up Again, I'm not going to say too much information, but you know what I'm talking about. There are people, it's like lawlessness. It's just lawlessness, Antichrist spirit stuff. It says here, this event will result. Oh, excuse me, I skipped something here. The most severe effects would hit southern Washington, northern Oregon, and northern California, some of the region's most densely populated areas. This event will result in a significant expansion of the coastal floodplain, an area with a 1% chance of flooding each year, increasing it from 35 square miles to 116. Such an event would expand the coastal floodplain from 35 to 116 square miles, placing an additional 14,350 residents, 22,500 structures, and 777 miles of roadway at risk. 777. Wow. The Cascadia subduction zone has historically produced earthquake of magnitude 8.0 or larger every 400 to 600 years, with the last one striking in 1700. Against this backdrop, Oregon Governor Tina on Monday announced new seismic safety rules just hours before the 5.8 magnitude earthquake hit. They know something. These people know something. They know that there's a possibility a tectonic plate is going to shift and is going to snap. Look at the West Coast. Wake up. Wake up. Give me a second here, guys. Ooh. That's a lot of quakes out there in the Cascadia, near the Cascadia. So you do have the... excuse me. So the 5.8 has been removed. The 5.8 has been removed because it's been more than 24 hours. Excuse me. But it's 5.1. That's like the biggest one so far. Definitely seeing a lot of Bible prophecy events. Let's go back and see if there's any more updates about Poland and Russia. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. My goodness. Is going down tonight. Ukrainian monitoring channels have published a map showing the routes taken by one-way drones, as well as air and surface launched cruise missile fired by Russia during tonight's attack against Poland and Ukraine. Wow. Once again, let me bring this one up. We emphasize that the military operation is ongoing and we urge people to stay at home. The most threatened areas are, I'm going to skip those names there. Ooh, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Give me a second here. So, Poland Prime Minister Donald Tusk states that he has spoken with and is in constant contact with NATO Secretary General Mark as tonight major intrusion of Russian one-way drones into eastern Poland continues. Wow. Once again, we still receiving some information. The Poland Prime Minister is saying that drones intruded into Polish airspace. Operation ongoing, so it's still happening. So the Poland Prime Minister Donald Tusk said, "I received a report from the operational commander of the armed forces branches regarding the downing of drones that intruded into our airspace and could have posed a threat. The operation is ongoing." The Kiev Independent is putting out this information here. As the Polish military confirmed that the aerial objects were taken down, the incident marks what is believed to be the first direct engagement by a NATO member against Russian assets in its own airspace. Um, guys, I'm not gonna be here. I mean, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm losing my voice right now, and I want to thank every single one of you for the prayers. Thank you so much. Hopefully tomorrow I feel a lot better. I'm just trying to see if there's any more information here. Yeah, everybody's sharing this one now. This is like the big one. That's like the big one. So the Polish territorial defense cuts readiness times after drone incursion. You see this one here? That's the big one. See that? Troops in 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 regions, 5 regions, no, 4 regions, must now be ready within 6 hours. Personnel in central region are required to be prepared within 12 hours, while those in Western Poland are not expected to be on call at this stage. The move underscored Poland's rapid shift to heighten readiness along the eastern frontier. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. There's nothing going on in Venezuela. Again, in the Caribbean, there's nothing going on there. It was just a couple of private planes. I guess there was a soccer game going on there. But there's nothing going on down there. Alright, guys, I'm not seeing much. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing else here. But again, please share the video. If this is your first time, like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you again so much for watching, and thank you so much for your prayer. Please pray for Poland. Excuse me. Pray for Ukraine. Pray for many countries. Pray for pray for each other. Pray for me, and I pray for you. We do need prayers, and it's very important that people start repenting spiritually, physically, and mentally. We are definitely in the end times. The world is seeing a lot that's related to Bible prophecy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good night. Till next time later. Peace.